All right, welcome everybody to break 17405. This is our 24-25 extended 3-box double up. All right, 16 participants in this break. We have Scott, Daniel, Alan B-Boy, Aaron, Kyle, G-Mac, Diceman, Alan B-Boy, Joseph, Bruins 37, Digi 27, Alan B-Boy, Laney, Alan B-Boy, and Bruins 37. Copy down again to make up our 32 spots. Scott at the top, down to Bruins 37 at the bottom. What's up, Henry? How are you, bud? Scott down to Bruins. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alan B-Boy down to Bruins 37. Alan B-Boy down to Bruins 37. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. San Jose to St. Louis. San Jose to St. Louis. Here we go with your teams. Alan B-Boy, San Jose, Digi 27, Philadelphia. Alan B-Boy with Columbus, Scott with Winnipeg, Daniel, Tampa, Kyle, Edmonton, Alan B-Boy, Arizona, Utah, and Florida, G-Mac, Dallas, Lanny with Los Angeles, Alan B-Boy with Anaheim, G-Mac, Carolina, Alan B-Boy with Minnesota, Buffalo, Bruins 37, New Jersey, Digi 27, the Islanders, Bruins 37, Toronto, Daniel with Detroit, Bruins 37, Ottawa, Diceman, Pittsburgh, Joseph, Washington, Scott with Nashville, Alan B-Boy with Vegas, Joseph, Calgary, Aaron with Colorado, Diceman, Vancouver, Alan B-Boy with Montreal and Chicago, Aaron with the Rangers, Lanny with Seattle, Kyle with Boston, and Bruins 37 with St. Louis. A couple of minutes for trades. Yeah, I was just saying earlier, Henry, to Terrelin, I had a customer come in earlier today, and I was in the back doing paperwork most of the day, but I ran out front because they were busy, and he asked me for a box of Premier, grabbed a box, and he hit a Bedard RPA out of 49, so he was pretty stoked. So he was pretty happy that I picked his box. So there you go. Maybe I am still hot. You never know. Ride it as long as it's there. No, they're in there so for trades. All right, last call for trades. There we go. Good luck, everyone. All right, rookie reflections of Olin Zellweger, Jonathan Lecker-Mackey, and Will Smith. Young Gun checklist and Dazzlers of Brandon Montour. I'll post, I think I'm going to post both of those tonight for Wednesday after O-Pee-Chee. It'll be Wednesday or Thursday, but I will post those tonight, Henry. Jesper Wallstedt, Reflections, Silver Skates of Mika Zibanejad and Matthew Barzal. Clear Cuts, Cam Talbot, Ty Felleber, Young Guns for Colorado, and Josh Doan, Pros and Prospects. Future impact of Will Smith, Rasmus Dahlin Encore, and Brady Tkachuk. Canvas. You're welcome. Yeah, that might have to be for Thursday. I'm not sure. Oh, Peachy might take up a good portion of the night. I'll post them for late Wednesday night and see how Wednesday goes for Jimmy. Logan Stankoven Reflections for Dallas. Silver Skates Rupe Hintz and Nathan McKinnon Canvas for Colorado. Depending on how long those cases of Platinum take for release night. Alexis Lafreniere, Gold Pros and Prospects. And Juha Jaska, Young Guns for Carolina. And Sam Lafferty, Outburst for Buffalo. Yeah, because we're closed Tuesday as well for Canada today, it's kind of weird. We're off for 2 days, so bit of a weird one. Future Impact, Philip Forsberg, Jason Robertson Oracles, and Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Rookie Reflections of Brendan Brisson, Liam Ogren First Draft, and Connor McDavid Pros and Prospects. Silver Skates of Mark Stone for Vegas, Brady Tkachuk Oracles, Connor Bedard Beehive. Konagiki Red Reflections out of 500 for Tampa. Jonathan Lekkerimäki First Draft for Vancouver, and John Bichel. Oh, Liam Bichel, sorry, John Bichel, Liam Bichel. Brendan Othman, oh my gosh, out of 250 for the Rangers. Deluxe, Jonathan Lekkerimäki Young Guns for Vancouver. Encore of Alexander Barkov. Future Impact, Elias Pettersson, Vancouver, Connor McDavid, Edmonton, and Alexis Lafreniere canvas. Yeah, Ducks went very quickly. They were the first team to go. Right across the board. They went within the first 15 minutes of the breaks being posted. Cale Makar, Colorado. Isaiah George, Young Guns for the Islanders. Dazzlers of Robert Thomas. Rookie Reflections of Josh Doan, Artemi Panarin Oracles, and Jason Robertson Beehive. Mika Zibanejad, Outdoor Variation for the New York Rangers. Will Smith First Draft, and Pros and Prospects of Olin Zellweger. Pros and Prospects Gold of Clayton Keller for Utah. Max Sasson, Young Guns for Vancouver, and Eric Comrie, Winnipeg Outburst. Silver Skates, Austin Matthews for Toronto, Olin Zellweger Oracles, and Macklin Celebrini Encore. Future Impact of Mitch Marner for Toronto, Fedor Svechkov, Young Guns for Nashville, Evgeny Malkin Beehive. Maverick Bork Reflections, Rookie Reflections, Jet Luchenko. Young Guns, nice one, by Michkov for the Philadelphia Flyers. Young Gun Canvas. Reflections, Bradley Nadeau for Carolina, Lane Hudson Silver Skates, and Samuel Urson Philadelphia. Philip Dano, Clear Cut for LA, Fedor Svechkov First Draft for Nashville, Pros and Prospects of Brendan Brisson. Jordan Kyrou, Silver Skates, Quinn Hughes Encore, and Pierre-Luc Dubois Canvas for Washington. Jacob Pelche, Exclusives out of 100 for the Calgary Flames. Nathan Clerman, Young Guns for Pittsburgh, and Jonathan Lekkerimäki for Vancouver. Future impact of Jonathan Lekkerimäki for Vancouver, Sidney Crosby Encore, and Travis Sanheim canvas for Philadelphia. Pros and Prospects Gold of Austin Matthews for Toronto, Rutger McGroarty first draft for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Kevin Stenlund, Outburst for Utah. Rookie Reflections, Macklin Celebrini San Jose, Connor Bedard Oracles, Cale Makar Beehive. And Justin Ritzkovian, Young Guns Outburst, Young Gun exclusive out of 100 for Dallas. Very nice. Ritzkovian, Young Gun exclusive. And Eric Portillo, Young Guns for LA, and Pros and Prospects, Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota. Silver Skates, Karagoche for Anaheim, Liam Ogren Oracles, Brad Marchand Encore. Future Impact Matthew Tkachuk for Florida, Justin Ritzkovian, Young Guns for Dallas, and Will Smith Beehive. Josh Doan, Reflections for Utah, Rookie Reflections Jasper Volstead, and canvas of Steven Stamkos. Nikita Kucherov Oracles, Brennan Othman first draft, and Pros and Prospects of Fabian Leisel. Silver Skates of Matvei Michkov for Philadelphia, Cole Caulfield Encore, and Logan Thompson canvas. Future Impact of Clayton Keller, Samuel Hellenius, Young Guns for LA, and Dazzlers of Brad Lambert. Logan Mailloux, Reflections for Montreal, Zach Hyman Silver Skates, and Jacob Markstrom canvas. Jakob Dobish out of 999. Rookie Premier for the Montreal Canadiens. Owen Pickering, Young Guns for Pittsburgh, and Mason McTavish, Anaheim Pros and Prospects. Future Impact Macklin Celebrini for San Jose, Mitch Marner Encore, and Nino Niederreiter for the Winnipeg Jets. All right, one random to do, Vancouver and San Jose. All right, Vancouver, San Jose for the Young Gun checklist. Lekkerimäki and Will Smith. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going on to the Vancouver Canucks. All right, that does it for our first break of the evening. Good warm-up break extended. Break 17405. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much.